Good morning. This is Lisa from A Widow's Treasure, and it's still a cold day. And Esther came to me with her other jacket on, shivering. So I knew we had to pull out, at least for now, the very thick, much warmer, except not covering my hiney, jacket. So she's feeling much more comfortable, and then she still has to just stay near these blankets and stuff to stay warm. But she's doing okay. She's not shivering like she was. So there we go. What do you think, Esther? What do you think? Oh, hi. And I keep forgetting I should have asked about, or not asked, tell you. Yes, I need to tell you about, we are going to do The Path of Loneliness here, and by Elisabeth Elliot. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it even used online on a thrift bookstore site. If you Google it, you'll find those. Sometimes they're even used on Amazon. But I'm not going to read through them. I do a terrible job, and I've been able to better pray and decide to just share particular thoughts that are in these chapters. I'm not doing all the chapters. I'm just doing some specific chapters. But I tell you, I don't want to wear this out, kick a dead horse. On the other hand, loneliness is a big deal. Now, this is chapter 5. All my desire is before thee. I'm going to share. I was almost hesitant to share this, but this is good for us. I know this is important for me. For anyone that's a Christian, this is not tickling of ears. This is some straight truth, and then you decide if you want to do it or not. And really, we all will eventually need to decide. So here we go. I don't know if that makes sense, but one is, everyone has his own particular gift from God. Some one thing or some another. That was Jim Elliot was saying that. Then over here, singleness is a gift. To those who are unmarried or widowed, I say definitely that it is a good thing to remain unattached as I am. 1 Corinthians 7:7-8. That's the Apostle Paul talking. So that's interesting. He's not saying you shouldn't marry, but we shouldn't kick and scream because we are widowed. And that's the thing about here. Putting our desires before the Lord, offering ourselves as a living sacrifice, embracing where we are today, and then working through it. That doesn't evaporate the different things like loneliness, sadness, grief. It doesn't evaporate that. But God gives us the grace to keep moving forward. All right, so Elisabeth said, my call to missionary work was certainly a gift. It was a vocation and a privilege. But celibacy? This was a vocation for nuns. I hardly thought of it as a privilege, and who besides nuns call it a gift? Years before that talk on Mount Tabor, I had made up my mind that I wanted one thing beyond all things. I wanted to know Christ. So I'm saying to myself and to you as well, do we want to know Christ? Was it going to cost us something? Yes, it does. Christ can be known only in the path of obedience. Every man who knows my commandments and obeys them is the man who really loves me, and every man who really loves me will himself be loved by the Father, and I too will love him and make myself known to him. John 14:17. And that's what I want. I want the Lord to make himself known to me. Obedience proves love. Love opens the heart to knowledge. The path of obedience for Elisabeth Elliot, meant missionary life. Do you want my will at any cost? Now, see, this kind of thing gets me a little trembly, little sad, but yet I do, because again, where else are the words of life? Where else are the words of life? Nowhere. Now, here's a verse or a poem that Elisabeth Elliot wrote, which is good. Perhaps some future day, Lord, I'll read it. Perhaps some future day, Lord, thy strong hand will lead me to the place where I must stand, utterly alone. Alone, O gracious lover, but for thee, I shall be satisfied if I can see Jesus only. I do not know thy plan for years to come. My spirit finds in thee its perfect home, sufficiency. Lord, all my desire is before thee now. Lead on. No matter where, no matter how, I trust in thee. As it says, if you've ever done Experiencing God, this is a crisis of belief. Do you believe God? I took Beth Moore's Believing God, 3 or 4 times. And it was, we're a generation of unbelief. Do we believe God? As well as I could, I laid all my desire once more before him, to whom all desire is known, and from whom no secrets are hidden. The next day I boarded a bus for Philadelphia with no guarantee I would see Jim again. And at that point in her life, she actually didn't see him for a long time. Then they met. They actually did see each other again in Brazil as missionaries. And then later, I think within the year, got married. Then within the next 2 years, he died. And, that's the whole story of itself concerning Jim and Elisabeth Elliot. But in the end, God knows. In the end, there's a higher story. It's more than just about now. It's more than about me being happy. Of course, I have been happy. Yes, this last week, and I had a marvelous time. Just putting around the house, working on things that haven't been fixed, painting, tweaking. And I used to love to do this with Don. I would love to. He was so kind. We'd redo the living room or whatever we would do. But anyway, I did a lot of little things that I was capable of doing. I have some deacons coming over to help me with other things I'm not capable of doing. But it was a joy because the Lord and I did it together. And here I get all sad, and I'm not sure why. But I tell you, doing this whole YouTube channel has been a challenge for me, because it's easier just to stuff it away and put it away and just forget it or pretend. But that's, when I say pretend, I could pretend, Don's gone to work, so that's why I don't see him. But no, Don's not here. Don's in glory. I'm here. And I was just even thinking about that this morning. Now I'm starting to ramble, but I'll say one more thing. I was thinking about this morning, the idea of how Don's not here, and yet we're connected. How strange that is. But it is. And it's no accident that he's with the Lord. It's no accident that the Lord's with me here. And I'm supposed to move forward the best I can, pleasing and obeying God and trusting God. And that's what I will do with his help. Okay. I really do pray that this will help you, that God will bless you, and that you would see how much he loves you. Blessings, my friends. Hang in there. The Lord is faithful.